Hey, what's good, everybody? Big Mike back again for Wrestling Rants and Reviews. And this is another day in wrestling history. That's right. Before I get into it, I'm just going to let you all know that everybody's been asking my opinion on CM Punk leaving the WWE before last night's episode of Raw. And I said, just give me time, to make the video. But I guess today I'm going to have to make the video because of last night's altercation or last night's speech from CM Punk at the end of Raw. So expect my review on that later and my insight on the whole situation. That'll be later because, like I said, people have been asking me, Big Mike, what do you think about CM Punk leaving WWE? Well, since I never made the video as of yet, I figured there's no better time than now because of the altercations that took place last night on WWE Raw. So you'll get my insights on that. I don't know if you care, but I think somebody does, obviously, because they've asked me to say it. Some of you may know my insight already. I've talked to you a little bit about it. But, I don't know. Just look for that a little later today. My insight on the whole CM Punk situation. And we'll see what goes from there. Like I said, if there's anybody else, and then this is also an opportunity for me to say, anybody out there, questions you want to ask me, you want my insight on certain situations, feel free to ask me. If you want to know my thoughts on whatever, go ahead and ask me. It gives me opportunity to talk to my subscribers basically in a one-on-one manner, and it also gives me help and to think about different things to talk about in the YWC. As I said, I've spoke about a lot of different things since I've joined the YWC. I got like 190 whatever videos now. So there's a lot of different things that I've spoke about, other than reviews. For some of you, like I said, that are new to subscribing to me, thanks again for subscribing. All of my loyal subscribers, thanks for sticking with me. But there's for a lot of you that may not have seen a lot of my stuff in the past, like my title rants, my, brand extension videos, referee the unsung hero, different things. Look for my viewer's guide, and in my viewer's guide I tell you some of the picks that I would pick for you to watch that I thought were some of my better videos. There may be a lot, and I'm not trying to be, arrogant and saying watch them all, but have a look and, let me know what you think. You don't have to watch them all in one day. That's just too much to ask. But anyways, my insight on CM Punk a little bit later. Right now, this is your day in wrestling history. I am your teacher, Mike Stryker. And the history for wrestling today is for June the 28th. And we got a couple events today. First off, we got 1998. The WWF King of the Ring is famed for one of its main events, which saw Mankind thrown off the motherfucker and through an announce table, and then later being chokeslammed through the cell, crashing through the ring, and having his tooth come out his fucking nose. Sick shit, And that took place in Pittsburgh, PA. You got a tag team that was known as Too Much before they were known as Too Cool. Brian Christopher and Scotty Taylor. Yes, not Scotty Too Hottie. He was just known as Scott Taylor at the time. Defeated Al Snow and Head in a tag team match with Jerry Lawler, a special guest referee. Then you got the New Age Outlaws. That's right. Badass Billy Gunn. The Road Dogg, Jesse James, defeated the New Midnight Express, which was Bombastic Bob, who was Hardcore Holly. And Bodacious Bart, one half of the old Smoking Guns, to retain the WWF Tag Team titles. That's right. Ken Shamrock was the King of the Ring tournament, defeating The Rock. And we got The Undertaker defeating Mankind, as I already mentioned, Hell in a Cell. And Kane defeats Steve Austin in a first blood match to win the WWF title. And Kane got screwed harder than Christian because he only held the title for one night. And in 2009, WWE's Bash was the 20th and final pay-per-view in the Great American Bash series, which dates back to 1985, if you include the original NWA events. And this was held in Sacramento, California. Tommy Dreamer defeats Jack Swagger, Christian, Mark Henry, and Finlay in a championship scramble match to retain the ECW title. Rey Mysterio defeats Chris Jericho in a mask versus title match to win the WWE Intercontinental title. Edge and Chris Jericho defeat the Colognes, yes, or the Colons, Carlito and Primo, and the Legacy, Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. to win the unified tag team titles. Michelle McCool defeats Melina to win the WWE Women's title. Jeff Hardy defeats CM Punk by DQ. Punk retains the World Heavyweight title. CM Punk! Randy Orton defeats Triple H in a 3 Stages of Hell match to retain the WWE title. And then with some title changes for today, we go and we see Jules and Chief Jay Strongbow back in 1982 defeat Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito to win the WWF Tag Team titles. And in 1997, we see Chris Jericho defeat Six. That's right, X-Pac, Six-Pac, or just known as Six, 1, 2, 3 Kid, Lightning Kid, whatever, Sean Waltman. Chris Jericho beat him to win the WCW Cruiserweight title. In 1999 on Raw, Steve Austin defeats The Undertaker to win the WWF title. 2002, the WWE titles 24/7 rule sees the belt pass from Bradshaw to Stasiak to Spike Dudley to Steven Richards and back to Bradshaw. And then 2008, we see Taioki and Minoru Suzuki defeat Joe Doring, right, and Keiji Muto to win the All Japan Pro Wrestling Unified Tag Team titles. And just to give a shout out to Joe Doring, the Gaijin Nightmare. This guy's a fucking boss, man. One of the better guys on the indie circuit in Japan. He recently had a WWE developmental deal, no longer there. What was his name? Drew Baker, I think. I forget. Correct me if I'm wrong. I forget. I'm sorry, Joe. Big Bad Joe. Student out of Can-Am Wrestling, you know. Trained with one of my boys, Tyson Dukes. That's right. Tyson, man. I don't want to get into it. I'm a huge mark for Tyson. If you've seen my videos in the past, you'll know that. And birthdays for today in wrestling history, we got former WWE Tag Team Champion John Heidenreich turns 42. And Serena Deeb, that's right. She has a birthday today as well. And you know what? I don't know how old she turns. I forget. I think she's 23 this year. No, she's older than that, I believe. I thought. She's either 23 or 25. My bad. I should have had it in my notes, but I forgot to put it in there. But I remember her birthday was today. So happy birthday to Serena Deeb. And happy birthday to you and you out there in YWC and YouTube land. From Big Mike and Wrestling Rants Reviews. Hopefully have a great day and a great year to come. And for me, once again, I'm your teacher, and I'm out. I'll see you on the flip side.